Hi you guys, so I'm gonna tell my little birth story just because I don't know, I thought it could be interesting and I wanted to like kind of document it for myself. Anyways, I have some notes here that I took that I'm just gonna kind of like run by just to keep me on track. But anyways, if you don't know, I just had my first little baby girl. She was born on Christmas Eve. So December 24th. Anyways, the story is going to start on Tuesday the 23rd. So because I had a doctor's appointment that day at my OB for my 38-week appointment, that Friday, so December 26th, I had an induction scheduled anyways to be induced because she was already like bigger. She was a 94th percentile baby. So she was already like bigger. She's over there sleeping right now. And I was like already dilated like 4 centimeters. I had been for like a month at that point, which is crazy. But so I had an induction scheduled for the 26th. Anyways, didn't end up doing that. Anyways, so on Tuesday the 23rd, I had a doctor's appointment at 1 p.m. I went there. He like measured me, took my weight, whatever. Then he checked her heart rate, and it was just like dropping and then going up, dropping very low and then going up and everything. So they put me on like a little monitor, little things they put on your belly to monitor her heart rate for like an hour. And then after that, he was like, my doctor, he was like, let's just go to labor and delivery and do it today since you were already scheduled for Friday and you're already here and her heart rate is like dropping. So we went into labor and delivery. So we got up there, it was 3 p.m. and we did a Pitocin induction, that like drug that they put in you. And then the doctor broke my water also at 3 p.m. And then later that night, my sister and my mom were there. My boyfriend got there like a couple hours later. Anyways, it was 6 p.m. I went on a walk with I had my little like IV cord thing with me, and my boyfriend took me on a walk just like out into the hallway, because that's what they tell you to do to help gravity, help your body start like going into labor. And let me tell you, oh my goodness, after I went on that walk, that I was in pain. Like the whole time I was there, I was like, oh, I'm okay. But after I went on that walk, and we just went down the hallway, and like I was like, we gotta go back. So we went back into the room, and at 10 p.m., so 4 hours later, I got an epidural shot, and we started putting doses into that at 10 p.m. Okay. Next day, now it's the 24th, Christmas Eve, at 12 a.m., just a couple hours later, I was still just sitting there. We started watching some Christmas movies because that was all that was on the TV the whole time we were there. Just Christmas movies and like some cartoons. At 12:40 a.m., the nurses checked me again, and I was 7.5 centimeters dilated. So I had went from 4 to 7.5 now. And 7.5 centimeters dilated and 100% effaced, which effaced is, because I had to look it up too, I was like, what does that mean? Effaced is how like separated your like walls are of your, I don't exactly know. I still don't exactly know what it means, but she was 100% ready to go. 2 a.m. they checked me again, and I was 9 centimeters dilated. And then I didn't write it down here, but I feel like a little bit after that, maybe 30 minutes or something, they checked me again, and they were like, oh yeah, let's start like pushing. Anyways, so I only pushed for like a little over an hour, which was still really hard. But yeah, so she was born at 4:04 a.m. on the 24th. Hello. And so it turns out the umbilical cord was wrapped twice around her neck. It was double wrapped twice around her neck, and that's why her heart rate was dropping at the doctor's appointment. That's what they were noticing. Anyway, she was born at 4:04 a.m. and then at 6 a.m. We started doing like checkups. They gave me some medicine, and I actually got sick that probably from like the drugs from the epidural is why I was getting sick. I don't know. And then at 6:30 they told me that I did hemorrhage, however you say that word. It basically means that you had a significant amount of blood loss. So that's why, you know, they just kept checking up on me, whatever. That happens all the time, apparently. 7, 8 a.m. we like filled out a bunch of papers that the nurses were bringing us. Then I actually tried to sleep for a little bit. We got lunch at 11 and watched more Christmas movies. And today, my family came to visit, and we were just eating and watching Christmas movies. So anyways, on Thursday the 25th at 5 a.m. we gave her her first bath at the hospital, because they wait to do that when the baby is 24 hours old. So at 5 a.m. on Thursday, we gave her a little bath, and then they took some of my blood for some blood tests after that. And then, yeah, we were just watching Christmas movies and stuff the rest of the day again. At 9 p.m. on Thursday, I took my first shower. Took a shower in the bathroom, and it was so nice. I heard people say, like, because I just follow a bunch of moms on Instagram and everything now, but I heard people say, like, one of the best feelings ever is that, like, first shower after giving birth, and it was insane. I will say that. Like, I still felt terrible and just, you know, but that shower was nice. It was really nice. It's like a completely different feeling on your body than like any other shower has ever felt. It was so nice. So also Thursday night, she started like continuously eating enough or drinking enough milk, and like, so she was doing okay. So Friday morning, Friday the 26th, when I was supposed to be induced anyways, I should have said this at the beginning, her due date was January 1st. So she's making sounds. But anyways, Friday we got to come home at 10 a.m. We got released to go home. We filled out all our papers, got her ready to go, brought our car seat up, and we had like this little cart, like little hotel cart or something to like put all of our stuff on. And so yeah, we got to go home that day. And but yeah, we're all doing really good now. She's still eating continuously. We've been to a few doctor's appointments for her already. She weighs, I forgot to say this too. I keep forgetting things, but I'm going to put pictures up here of everything throughout the video, so maybe I've already put a picture of it, but when she was born, she was 7 pounds, 14 ounces, so almost 8 pounds, and 20 inches long. Well, she weighs 8 pounds at her last doctor's appointment. So, but that is common, like for babies, they said to weigh a certain amount when they're born and then lose weight and then before they start gaining it again. But yeah, so she's doing all good now. Like I said, I'll put pictures up throughout this video. And I'm doing good now. I'm okay. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope this was like kind of interesting. I don't know. I always found these videos interesting when I was pregnant, because I was like, what to expect, you know, because I've never done this before, obviously. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye.